135. And yesterday they was all crying and everything. And Shirley was, we left Shirley, she was watching the canoe, here we go, had reached the gap in the reef, and the huge sail was being hoisted to the mast top. Soon it was billowing to the southeast trade wind, carrying the natives back briskly to their 1/3 segment of the island. Judith emphasises so often that it's a 3-segmented island, and we have not seen the 3rd segment, which was now all that had been left of it for them to populate by the invading devils from the spirit world. Shirley watched their departure glumly. "That's that, Skipper," grunted Tony. "Shirley was quite right about those 2 rats still having the rifles." "Well, Tony, what?" "Stick the knife in, why don't you?" "I never doubted it, Tony," answered Captain Clifford grimly. "But it was her word against Sally's, and without the rifles as proof that he was lying, what could I do about it?" "Well, do not get me started. You're on a desert island with loads of men and it's 1960. If you're not allowed to put people under illegal arrest in those circumstances, when could you? Without the rifles as proof that he was lying, what could I do about it? Now it's too late. But I'm putting those 2 under close arrest for as long as we stay on this island." He began walking grimly towards the cluster of rocks. Not sure that's walking grimly, but he'd gone only a few yards when Saad Salih's voice arose from their midst. "You can stay where you are, Clifford. We'll come to you." And then not only Saad Salih and Emil Swiner, but also 4 other male members of the marooned party, which 4? Just unknown 4, rose up into view from among the rocks, each armed with a rifle. "I'm gonna shoot you all." Saad Salih advanced arrogantly. It's a bit like Grimly, isn't it? with his 5 companions spaced out like gangsters at his back. Their rifles were held for immediate use, with muzzles lowered menacingly towards the startled castaways. Lowered so are the rocks higher up. "You can drop those rifles, Salih," snapped Captain Clifford. "This is mutiny." "Can you mutiny with an aeroplane crew?" "This is mutiny and you are all under close arrest." "It isn't mutiny, Clifford." "Oh, yeah, you got a point." "Because we no longer belong to your party," sneered Salih. "Nor do we intend to have," I'm imagining shouting, "nor do we intend to have anything further to do with it." Oh, he's got a gun. "We've no intention of staying here until those cannibals decide to hold a feast. Starting with my head." So a standoff, an old-fashioned standoff. Oh dear.